Hi everyone. Hi Nick. I have a quick journal share to excuse me, to show you today. This is a cooking recipe, I guess you would call it, journal. It's like a kitchen retro, sort of like a 1950s, at least to me, that's what it feels like, theme to it. It is 100% inspired by Diane Hubert. She is Pretty Pink Cottage on YouTube, and I think that's what her Etsy store is too, and I will try to remember to link her in the description box. She does wonderful work. I was lucky enough to be able to purchase one of her recipe journals. I think it was the end of last summer, and I've been thinking about how I was going to do, that inspired this idea, and I was kind of thinking about how I was going to do it. So anyways, this measures 8.5 by 6.5 with a 1 3/4 inch spine, 3 signatures, and they're sewn in with baker's twine, and I use 3 different colors. There's purple, green, and I guess you'd call that red. It's 2 paper collections. There's what the heck is it called? Country Kitchen, I think it is, it's a Carta Bella collection, and there's also a paper stack called Mix, Measure, and Stir. I think it's the Paper Studio, and I've had it for years and never used it. So there's a little bit of that in this journal also. This is a cut apart from that Mix, Measure, Stir. No, this is a cut apart from the Carta Bella collection. This is also it's Tim Holtz stencil. It's the the splaps and the coffee, cup ring thing. That's what most of my cookbooks look like at least the ones that I use. So don't have to worry about messing it up because I made a mess already on it for you. So I distressed all around the edges, and I put some splappy stencil on the back also. It's a floating spine, so it lays real flat. Lots of tabs. All the tabs have like a fork or a knife or a spoon or some other sort of cooking kitchen-y sort of thing. 84 pages front and back. I don't know if I said that already. And there's lots of tags, journal cards, ephemera, and so forth. So let's get into it. All the pages are from the Carta Bella collection. There's an envelope in the center of each signature, and those are the Mix, Measure, and Stir pages. And these are all the decorative designer paper pages. They're cardstock. And all the pages are coffee dyed. And I also use some stickers. And here's a little beef chart. And I put in a few of my actual recipes that I have been making before Hector was a pup. They're all family recipes. Most of them don't have any directions on them. My husband photocopied them right off whatever I had them written, jotted down on. Everything works because I've made them 100,000 times. This is my great-grandmother's molasses cookie recipe, and I had written it on a Post-it. And there's no directions or anything. There's a journaling card and that. But these are yummy. Really, really good. So fold out. Let's cut apart some stickers from the collection. We have journal cards. There's another beef chart and examples of some of the cuts of meat that can come from here. Just the cuts of meat. Old-fashioned stoves. The tab has a frying pan on it. Made a little tuck, and there's another journal card, and there's a couple vintage buttons. And I've got a corner pocket here with, oops, this big journal card. There's another one of my old recipes. That's a date bread. This was a favorite when I was a kid. My mother only made this at Christmas time, and it was one of my favorite things that she used to make. And that's one of the cut-aparts, and I used some of the bits left over from the baker's twine and made it into like a little bookmark. And here's the center. I put clear Velcro dots on each one so they will stay closed. You get plenty of room to tuck some recipes in here. And I also included a blank coffee-dyed index card. This is a small one and a large one. And each of these center pockets has that in it. Another journal card or tag. And another old recipe. These are called Jackie's Cookies. They're like a spice cookie. That's my aunt's recipe, and they're really yummy. Great with a cup of coffee or cup of tea. Sticker. I have a little top tuck with an old photograph out of my stash of old photos. Looks like a family here sitting down enjoying a meal outdoors. And we have a little kitchen wish list. First on my list would be more counter space and more storage space for dishes. I found this sticker on a sticker sheet. Didn't even remember that I had it. I was looking for something else this morning and I found that, so I stuck that there. And this is just on with a little brad, and it just kind of swings around. I thought it looked like a cutting board, so it's just like a craft cardstock tag, but I thought it looked kind of like a cutting board. We have a turnout here. Another old recipe for cranberry bread. I've been making this for years and years and years, back since I was in college. This is really good. And this one actually does have instructions on it, and it's in the rest of the recipes on the back. That's the first signature. So second signature. I have some of these cardboard or wooden milk bottle caps, but I can't find them. They must be in storage with some of the rest of my stuff. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember when the milkman used to come. I remember it. It was the refrigerated or insulated metal box on the front steps, and he used to come and take the bottles or take the containers and leave fresh milk. I have a little banner here. And that guy doesn't want to stick down, so I'm going to have to glue him. And there's another recipe, and this is for salad. This is a salad dressing recipe. My brother used to call it sauce. Turnout. Another card. Tag. And then that's cut apart on this side. Daisies. Chickens. Another tag, and another recipe for, this one was my grandmother's cheeseburger pie. It's one of the only things I could eat when I was pregnant with my son that didn't make me feel sick. There's another envelope with the same index cards. I'm not going to pull them out because they're all the same. And we have another corner pocket with another tag, a card, and that's my grandmother's bread recipe. She never bought bread from the bakery, or the grocery store, ever. Always had homemade bread. Oops. There's a little spoon on that one. Another corner pocket with another journal card. And another vintage photograph. I've got like another family sitting down enjoying a meal. One of these has a date on it. I don't remember which one. I think it's this one. Yep. October 72. roses. Another fold out. That's a vintage button. Journal tag made out of a recipe from that one of the sheets in the Cartabella had some recipes on it, and that's one of them there. It's for filet mignon, I think. That's the second signature, and there's the third one. Another corner pocket with a tag. And a recipe for spice cake. We always called it fruit cake. Just the cake itself is good, or you can add the candied fruit and whatnot if you like that kind of thing. And this was my grandmother and my great aunt Louisa's recipe for it's a tomato casserole. Something to use up when you've planted too many tomatoes. And there's another journal card. And another one on this side that I used my tab ticket sticker, ticket corner punch, I'm sorry, and made it into another bookmark. Another fold out. Looks like my dog. Certainly not me, because I don't cook in a dress and heels and pearls. Nope, nope, nope. There's another journal card, Red Rooster. And we have sweet and sour sauce, a recipe card, and a recipe for plum chutney. I make this most Thanksgivings. Got it from Martha Stewart on that very first TV special that she did in the, gosh, I think it was in the mid-'80s before she was famous. Got the recipe from there, and I have been making that, make it pretty much every Thanksgiving. Really good. Another pocket envelope, and one more old photo. A very lucky fisherwoman. Looks like she got a great big fish. Probably cook that up later on. There's no date on that one. By her hairstyle, I'm guessing 50s, 40s, 50s. And there's another journal card. Another fold out with some vintage buttons. Another recipe for how to make the little game hen birds, the little Cornish hen birds with the stuffing. My father used to make that on New Year's Day every year. Another sticker, another journal card, and a little side tuck, and that's about it. Oh, and one more recipe, stuffed manicotti. I got this from 8th grade home ec, and has always been my brother's absolute favorite. And that's the end. So this will be listed in the shop. You can pop on over there and check things out if you're interested. And I will see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.